What's going on, guys? WB Kyle here. I haven't done a story time type video in a while, so let's do one today. I think at some point in everyone's life you go through a little bit of banking trouble. I'm not really talking like money in particular, I mean the bank actually just fucks you over. So yeah, this is going to be a story about a bank. I know, it's super interesting. Just bear with me. And this happened a while back, so I'm over it now, but I just thought of it earlier and I thought you guys would enjoy hearing about it. So anyway, a while back, I was really into buying Hearthstone packs because I didn't have all the cards yet. So basically what happened is my debit card was unable to be used because the bank apparently thought that it was being used by someone else, that it had been compromised or whatever was, I guess, the word they used to describe it. I don't know, anytime I hear the word compromised, I think of some terrorist organization, I don't know. The thing about doing cut comms is you always forget where you last left off because it's been a few minutes since I actually talked last. I don't know if you guys know how these things are done. I'm doing cuts so I don't sound like a complete idiot. No, I sound like a complete idiot anyway. If you guys think I sound bad when I'm talking in a cut comm, you guys don't even want to hear me try to do a full live commentary. I mean, I've done one before. You guys have seen them before. But it's off topic, so let's just move on. So like I was saying, the bank was having issues with my debit card and I wasn't allowed to use it because they happened to think, they just assumed someone else had taken it because I'd been spending so much money on Hearthstone. They said it was unusual activity on the card, so they just stopped it from being usable until I confirmed that it wasn't the issue, or it wasn't the issue. So they didn't let anyone use the card until I could confirm that it was actually me making the purchases. Which I can't really blame them for because I'm sure it's happened in the past where people have actually had their debit card stolen and they've made a lot of weird purchases, so they just completely stop it. So far it doesn't sound too bad, right? The issue seems simple, it was just a mistake by the bank or whatever. But I finally got it compromised. What the fuck is that noise? The thing is we didn't figure out how to fix the problem for 3 weeks. I went to the bank after the first time it got declined. As soon as it got declined, I went to the bank to check on why my debit card wasn't working proper. And the lady actually who was working at the bank at the time had literally no idea why my card wasn't working. Bitch, you work at the bank, how don't you know? I mean, maybe she was a trainee, so we'll let the first one go, alright? I got a new debit card because that's the solution she came up with to fix my issue, which I thought might have worked at the time as well. So I got a new debit card, thinking it would all go back to the store, try to buy whatever the fuck I was buying at the time, and yeah, that didn't work either. So I was a little agitated, nothing too bad. It might have been a beginner mistake, the person might have been a trainee, so I let that one go. So the next day, because it was really late at night by the time, and I was too exhausted and agitated to actually go and fix it that day. So the next day I went back to the bank, hoping that someone else would be there to figure out my problem. And it was a different woman this time. And this woman has been at the bank a while because I always go to the same bank and she is always there. So I assumed this one knew what she was doing and there was no excuse for her to mess it up. I think you guys can see where this is going. So yeah, she gave me a new card because that was her solution too. And I just said, whatever, maybe the last card was faulty. I wasn't gonna say anything because she said this is how you fix it. Nothing changed again. The exact same thing happened. My card still would not work. And this is 3 different debit cards now. I had my original one, went back for another, and then this is the 3rd one that I got, and none of them have been working. So I let the first one go. The second one, I knew this woman was not new. I knew she should have known what she was doing, so I was pretty pissed off at this point. When you're a bank and you don't know how to fix a damn debit card, there's something wrong. But then again, that's just my opinion. I swear there's going to be some dude in the comments asking what I did with the debit cards because they're going to be like, well, some African kid could have eaten those debit cards, but you just threw them away. Yes, African kids are going to eat fucking debit cards, okay? Sorry. Next time I'll keep that in mind before I throw out my debit cards. So I waited about a week because I figured hopefully the 2 idiots who messed up the first 2 times have gotten fired by now. Maybe there'd be a 3rd person who knew what they were doing. I wasn't able to use my debit card for about a whole week. I wasn't able to buy McDonald's, no Hearthstone packs. So the 3rd time I went back, I was a little irritated, right? Because I had been promised that these 2 new cards would work and fix my problem, but they didn't. I think the person who was helping me, which was a 3rd different person for the record, could tell that I was a little agitated. And I didn't mean to come across that way, but I mean, at that point, something's gotta be said. But no hate on this 3rd guy, because this guy was cool. He basically told me I needed to call a certain number and confirm that the purchases were me, and that I didn't actually need to get a different debit card at all, and I could have stayed with the original one as long as I called this phone number. So I called the number, which for the record I had to wait on hold for about 2 hours. So that's pretty much spent my whole life trying to fix a damn debit card. But eventually we got it to work, and now everything's working fine. By the way, if you guys are watching this video on the day it was released, I tweeted out saying it's going to be highlights number 4 today, but I decided you guys might be a little fed up with all the highlight videos, and I hadn't done a story time in a while, and this actually just came to my brain like half an hour ago. I thought it'd be interesting enough. So yeah guys, that was my horrible bank experience. I hope nothing like that ever has to happen to any of you guys, because I don't want you guys to feel the pain I felt. I know this video is also like super first world problems and it wasn't that big of a deal at the end of the day, but I'm sure there are a few of you guys out there who can sympathize with what I'm talking about. Anyway guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Smash that like button if you enjoyed and comment down below if you guys want to see more storytime videos like this. I really enjoy doing them and you guys seem to really like them, so I'm just going to keep on doing them. Also, if you guys haven't mentioned my League of Legends RP giveaway yet, make sure to go and check out that video. It's doing really good so far, so thank you guys for all the support. We're almost at 600 subs at the time that I'm recording this video, so thank you guys so much. Channel's been growing pretty crazy lately. Hope you guys all have a good day. I'll see you guys in the next one.